The Lake Oswego Corporation is fighting a ruling that opens their lake to the public. That ruling came after a 13-year legal battle. It was started by a resident of the city who wants access to the lake.
The ruling granted that access. It came down March 4th. Gate 2's Christina Giardinelli is live for us on the lake right now. Christina, the corporation appealing has managed that lake for decades.
Yeah, that's right, Deb. It manages these waters for roughly 4,000 households that have private access to the lake. Now, of course, it's not likely that there's going to be a lot of people here on the lake because it's raining. You can see I'm in a rain jacket, but the corporation worries that once the weather warms up, there will be safety risks. Pulling your car into this public lot, pumping your flotation device, and putting it at Millennium Plaza Park is a novel experience. Public access restricted for decades was granted on March 4th through a ruling. Lake Oswego Corporation President Justin Harnish says the battle over lake access is not over.
And that was the plan all along, is that if things didn't go our way, that we would appeal.
The appeal filed this week attempts to reverse the ruling that grants public access through the city park. The city has until the 4th of July to remove these metal art structures and these boulders that are meant to block access to the lake. It has just under a month to remove those no trespassing signs. What is your biggest concern with access to the lake?
Safety. So the judge ruled very quickly and just said, okay, everybody, it's open. You can do what you want. It's unsafe.
The corporation has been patrolling the lake for safety and keeping it clean for decades. Harnish feels opening it up to the public will lead to accidents and pollution from unclean water vessels. Todd Prager, who filed the lawsuit for lake access 13 years ago, says it's no more an issue here than anywhere else.
Safety is an important issue, but there's really nothing different about this lake than any other lake or waterway throughout Oregon.
Prager believes what's really at stake here is exclusivity.
I think, there's a real kind of deep history in Lake Oswego of excluding outsiders.
Harnish vehemently denies that's the case.
We're not saying don't come here. Lake Oswego has been really painted as an exclusive community. We're in Oregon, for God's sakes. We're not down in Mississippi. We're Oregonians, we live here too.
He admits the battle over access was contentious at first, but says now they're willing to strike a deal on public access as long as it gives the city time to put in safety measures. Now, the city's also been part of this legal battle. Tonight, they're meeting an executive session to discuss whether or not to appeal, but they have told the Oregonian that they don't plan to make that decision for a few weeks at least. Live on Oswego Lake, Christina Giardinelli, K2 News.
Christina, thanks for that. Looks to be a little bit wet there, Dave.